Hey viewers and viewresses, my name is General Red Strategist. Welcome to Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. Now, this is a game which probably for years actually, Phil has been bugging me to play. He's been saying it's really good, you really enjoy it. And you know what? I think it's time that I actually did this game, since the thing is actually I don't think Phil is the only person who's technically said they'd be willing to see me do this. I mean, granted, I think people have been saying this to me for a long time, so hopefully they're still around to watch this. I don't really know much about this game, other than the fact that it's set in a fictional English town somewhere. I've seen screenshots of it, and the graphics do look fantastic. Apparently it's a little bit of a walking sim, so the whole idea of the game is you just go a bit of a slow pace, you explore, you see what's going on. So apparently the idea is you're thrown into a world and everyone's disappeared or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. I've tweaked a few of the settings just to make sure the resolution's cranked up to the full, etc, subtitles on and all that. I think we're just going to throw ourselves in. It says that the emergency may occur with little or no warning. Being prepared to meet any emergency may be key to survival. Well, I'm always ready to survive in the apocalypse. In fact, actually, come to think of it, if the apocalypse was to happen, I think I'd probably be one of the first people to die, honestly, because I just think I would not be ready for it, saying that right now. Then again, I'm not the only person in that boat. There'll be a ton of people who wouldn't be prepared. You know, that kind of reminds me, I've always been thinking about one day just making an emergency kit that can go into the boot of my car, because that's the thing, you know. Lots of people do that. They have little, not full-on survival kits, because that's just excessive, but, just little emergency kits that they put into the boot of the car, in case, obviously, they ever have, it's stuck there for a while. And so usually they just have a little pack, maybe with some...
This is Dr. Catherine Collins. I don't know if anyone will ever hear this.
Oh?
It's all over. I'm the only one left.
Huh. Wow, that looks beautiful. Oh, the Chinese room, okay. I've played games by them before. Dear Esther, for example, which I played way fucking back, when my channel was still fairly new. And of course, Amnesia: A Machine for Pigs, as well. That was another one I played. In fact, actually, that was probably one of the first proper horror games I played on the channel. Back on my old PC, so it was running at about friggin' 14 frames a second. Oh, wow. Oh, that is fucking beautiful. Oh, you know what I'd like to see? I'd like to see a Sir You're Being Hunted game made with these sorts of graphics in this sort of environment. Holy fuck, that would be... Am I actually in game here? Oh, I am, right. Oh, look at that. Oh, that is beautiful. That looks so nice. Oh, it looks so gorgeous. Okay, now I see why Phil and various other people have been begging me to play this game. It looks fucking gorgeous. Right, so we're outside the Vallis Observatory, which is probably that thing up there. Oh, and there's actually a couple of observatory towers. Okay. Okay, so we are playing as this character, Kate. And I'm guessing, well, as she said, pretty much she is the only person left in the world. The Rapture has occurred. Who knows what else? Well, something's going on in here. What was I saying before as well? I was saying also about emergency kits that people put in their cars. Usually people do that. They'll have things like a first aid kit, maybe some like warm blankets in case they need to stay warm or whatever. Maybe I should put something like that in my car. I've been meaning to for a long while. Okay, Haverton. That's, I think, is that the name of the town I was supposed to be at? Or is it Yorton? Okay, well, there's a good map, and that's where we are down there. There's the observatory. Haverton Waters is over there. So, just judging by the shape of that yellow path road there, we were looking out, presumably towards the village of Yorton. Devil's Gorge. Man. Do you reckon these are all areas we can actually go to in this game? That'd be pretty crazy if we could. I don't know how long this game is, but I'm willing to play through the whole thing. And I'm willing to take my time and explore. Ooh. Constellations, by the looks of it. Yeah. Alright, is there anything in here? Got some little magazines. We've got Shropshire magazine. Okay. Are we in Shropshire? Is that where we're meant to be? Where we're meant to be. Good. County and Kin. Titworth Hall revisited. June 1984. Don't know if you can see that tiny little date down in the corner of that magazine there. So is this 1984? Is this when it's set?
I'm going to continue to broadcast for as long as I am able. If I'm right, we should be able to pick up the signal right across the valley. The event has left markers. We don't understand it yet, but we're going to keep working to try and understand it. You can use them to find what you're looking for. The answers, they're all here. The answers are in the light.
Okay, right. Markers throughout the valley, etc., etc. We can find them. It'll give us the answers. Okay. Oh, nice painting. I like it. Huh. Anything on the screen?
1, 6, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 7,
Wait, if I...
5, 1, 6,
Do I need to write this down?
4,
This sounds like it might be a code. Hold on, hold your horses, ladies and gents. I'm just going to grab myself a frigging piece of paper here. I know, Chekhov's gun and all that. There's got to be a reason they're giving stuff like this, right? 161415 17 25. Okay. It's just repeating now. So 1614151725. Okay, I'm just going to make a note of that because I feel like, I don't know, whenever you have a weird sort of screen or something which is chanting numbers at you, that can be a sign of something you're supposed to make a note of. I don't know. Maybe it'll be a code or something that we have to find later. Is there anything else in here? Something in the corner there? Yeah. Don't know. There's a tape. Cassette tape, that is. Okay, it's definitely the 80s, it feels. Certainly feels like that. Oh, that's the observatory. Reckon we can get in there at some point? I'd love to go up to the observatory and see what's going on in there. Maybe we just need to take a walk. So, what was that noise I was hearing in the background? So is that Yorton down there, maybe? Because I see buildings. Oh man, gotta go down there. Maybe it's a pub. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I saw a pub on one of the screenshots. So I've got to try and get down there and see what the deal is. Oh man. With my current PC, this feels absolutely lovely. It's nice and smooth, consistent 60 FPS. Ah, telephone? On a shopping trolley. Okay.
This is a special announcement by the Emergency Measures Committee. Due to exceptional circumstances, radio and television in this area has been brought under the control of the EMC as per the Crisis Preparedness and Action Bill of 1982. Keep your radio and television on at all times. Stay indoors and avoid contact with other people. Do not attempt to telephone outside your local area. Do not panic and remain civil and calm. Stay tuned to this station for updates.
Okay, maybe I shouldn't have turned the radio off in there. I don't know. Well, I turned the TV on. Should we go back and turn the radio on? Oh, look at that lens flare from that sun over there. Okay, don't look directly at it. It might burn your retinas out. Don't look at suns either IRL or in-game, ladies and gents. You might die. Okay.
I'm going to continue to broadcast for as long as I am able.
Oh, that's just going to play that again.
If I'm right,
And that's probably just
we
going to
should
play
be
that
able to
again
pick
as
up
well.
the signal right across the valley. The event.
Right, well, we've heard that, so there's no need to kind
has
of
left
keep
markers.
listening to it, is there?
We don't understand it yet.
Yeah, you let it just play out. So left markers across the valley. We should be able to find them. They'll give us the answers. Okay. Well, someone's left a van down here. A Valis van. With little security barriers in it. Okay. Who left this here? I mean, look at this. Friggin' parked on a friggin' white line. What are you doing, lad? Can't do that. Alright, well, we can't go this way because it's blocked off. It's not one of those games where you can just... I'm sorry, what was that? Hey, I fucking see that. There's like a glowing thing in the air. And there's like a swirly vortex for a moment. Hold your horses. So from what I understand, I think this is more like a philosophical sort of game. So it's not that there's... I don't think there's kind of like a threat or anything like that. Anything you need to really be worried about. Property of Valis authorised personnel only. Yeah, look. Oh, what? Wait, what am I... Oh, what? Wait, what am I supposed to do here? Oof. I don't know what this is, but okay. Oh god. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just move my mouse? Oh. I don't know if this is working. What am I supposed to do here? I'm holding down the right mouse button and I'm moving my mouse around. Nothing's happening. Oh no, it's going... Maybe I just go towards it. I don't know. Oh. Oh no, wait. Oh wait. Looks like it's moving around. Do I need to keep it above the mouse? Oh. I can hear radio voices coming out of static or something, but... Oh, okay.
I'm trying to do my job. You two will be the only staff on site for this rotation. I'm just saying, if the main gate's power fails, then there's no way in or out of the observatory.
That's why there are backup generators. Jesus, why the hell are we even discussing this?
Just don't you come running to me if you get locked in.
If we get locked in, we won't be able to come running to you, will we? You let us worry about the clever stuff, and you can concentrate on sweeping up leaves and changing light bulbs. Happy? Now piss off.
Arsehole.
Well, somebody had a
That
bit of a
was
disagreement.
unnecessary.
A disagreement
Just
there?
because you're angry with me doesn't mean you have to take it out on everyone else.
Kate, can we just talk about this?
No, Stephen, I'm done. I just want to get out of this place, and tonight is our best chance of doing that. You prep the arrays, I'm heading up to Tower 6.
Kate. I love you. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know that. Come on, let's get started.
Okay. So this thing tells a story. I get it. Right, I didn't know at first what I was doing there. I guess it just needed me to move it right over to the right, to the gate. So I'm guessing when I see those things, it comes up with the mouse pointer. I need to find the sweet spot, basically. The sweet spot at which something will occur, and it'll give me some exposition. Okay. So, Stephen and Kate, they love each other very much. Oh, I thought maybe I could wander off over there. Having said that, it looks like there's a staircase down the hill that takes us back onto the road anyway. Oh, man. I mean, it does look so fucking beautiful, doesn't it? Now, you see... Do you reckon... Hold on a minute, has something appeared over there? No, that's the bicycle. I'm saying, I thought I saw something glinting. I thought I saw another of those swirly vortex things for maybe something going on over there, back towards the observatory, but... See, I'm wondering, because in that memory there, Kate was wandering off back over there and back up towards that. Well, that's the sort of general direction she was going. I was just wondering if maybe I need to go back up there and maybe there's something waiting for me back up there, but... I don't know, maybe it is worth just checking, I don't know. But obviously, the only thing is just that obviously you're just walking at a... Well, you're just moving at a walking pace. So, I mean, let's just take a very quick look. But if there's nothing, then we will just go back there and we will continue onwards. Okay, I don't think there is anything, is there? I mean, I don't see any. Right, fuck it. No, there's probably nothing. I'm just checking, just to try and be certain. I mean, then again, I could have looked in the building, but I doubt there'll be anything in there. So far, the path is pretty linear. It seems to be directing me. You know, this is the way you need to go. So let's just go in that direction for now. That's the thing. I don't know, because obviously we had the map back in that small little gatehouse before, but. Question is this game open world, or actually is it a very linear path? I'm not entirely sure. Alright, let's go. Down this way. It does remind me a lot of Dear Esther, this. Except, of course, this time we're in a much leafier, greener environment. Whereas, of course, in Dear Esther, you're in you're on an island in the Hebrides, so it's much more barren, it's much more windswept. You know, there is a Dear Esther Landmark Edition, which is available. Oh, hello. We might have another memory here. This one is moving. What's the deal? Ah, okay. Jeremy. Well then, Jeremy. What have we got to say for yourself, eh? Oh man, look at this. Haverton Road. Oh man. Right, actually, it seems we now have a choice. Do we go where Jeremy is, or do we go down Haverton Road? Oh wow. The lighting changed there. It got very nice and bright and clear-skied and lovely. Hold on, is there anything up here? Is there anything up here where Jeremy is? Okay, actually, there might not be because the road is closed, in which case this path might not be. Oh. Well, he's now going down that way. Okay. Well, we'll get to you in a bit, Jeremy.
Well, I suppose from that we can assume that they really are serious about this whole quarantine thing. If Mrs. Boughton wandered off that way before they closed the road, I suspect we'll never find her. Not until this whole thing blows over.
Well, it's more than a little odd. I mean, this is Yorton, for goodness sake. There was no need for them to be so rude.
Well, if they are so concerned that they are willing to close off the roads, I suspect they would argue that there is every need. What is certain is that for the time being, none of us are going anywhere.
But he had a rifle, a soldier with a rifle, in Shropshire. The world's gone stark raving mad. I've a good mind to write to my MP.
You do that, Barb, and I'll personally deliver it for you, once this blockade is removed anyway. Come on, Bob. I can't spend all day chasing pensioners around the valley. The surgery won't open itself. I need to grab some paracetamol when we get back as well. Fucking headache all of a sudden.
Okay. So the whole place was quarantined off, hence the roadblocks. They mentioned there being a soldier with a rifle. Okay. Interesting. So some kind of shit's been going down here. Hello, Jeremy. How you doing? What was I saying before as well? About Dear Esther? Dear Esther, of course, has the Landmark Edition. Oh. I can rattle the latch on the gate here, but I can't actually open it. God, that looks gorgeous. We've got to go and explore. Now, why am I walking on the grass verge on this side? We're English, there's a pavement over here. So we walk along the pavement. As we come down into the village of Yorton. I'm saying, friggin' Dear Esther, the Landmark Edition. Because I played Dear Esther years and years back. But the Landmark Edition is available on Steam, and I'm just wondering if there's anything different about it that would potentially make it worth picking up. It sounds like the telephone's ringing. Huh. You got books down there? What is that? Let's Bike. And I can't read that, that's too bright for me to see. Well, somebody's left their thing here. Oh.
Who's that? Hello? Kate, if you can hear this, you need to shut down the optical array. It's using the observatory as a conduit to reach us, and it started spreading its range beyond the valley. Kate, we can't afford to let it do that. It's getting stronger. I'm going to call Clive back, and I'm going to force him to order the strike. I just don't see what other choice we have. God knows.
Hello, can you hear me? We need help.
Who are you? Jesus, get off the phone! Get off the phone! It's in the phone! It's in the phone.
Suddenly I don't feel like this is going to be an entirely bright and sunny game. Oh, and the sun just went behind a cloud as well then, briefly. It actually went all slightly dark. In-game, that is. Okay. So something was beaming down through the observatory. Through the array. Okay. Peculiar. Is there something alien going on here? Have we just stepped into a friggin' Doctor Who episode or something? Because this looks like prime, Doctor Who episode kind of territory, this does, doesn't it? Small friggin' English village in the middle of Shropshire or somewhere, but with a giant observatory. And spooky shit going on. Can I go over? Oh my. You can actually go over the foot thing. Right, hold on. Because this potentially opens up a different pathway, but Jeremy is over there. Hold your horses. So, we could potentially go that way, or we could go over this way. But having said that, it looks like a pub. I want to go and check out the pub. Oh man, it does look beautiful, though. Look at it, it's just fucking gorgeous. Check out these old 1980s automobiles. That's what we'd say if we were American, There's a bus stop over there. Alright, well, look both ways before crossing the road. Oh, God. Things are sort of... You see that kind of effect on the screen, with things sort of blobbering and going a bit weird sometimes. I'm guessing it's probably deliberate. Oh, hello. Right, we need to move this bad boy somewhere. Come on. Yeah. Need to get closer. Oh, careful. Am I supposed to follow you? No. Aha! Did I get you that time? I think I did. What's your message, bro? Oh, no. Something changed. Fuck. Need to move it. Oh. Ah, there we go.
Don't be so hard on yourself. We've all had rejections.
You haven't.
Come on. We'll look at the figures, tighten up the data, and resubmit. Your core idea is sound. You just got the numbers slightly wrong.
Don't patronize me.
I'm not patronizing you. I think you are a brilliant man, Dr. Appleton. Listen. I'm here, right? We're together, you and me. The alignment event tomorrow. It's yours, okay? You saw the opportunity, you ran the numbers. Even if they can't see it, I'm proud of you.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
Steven.
Yeah, you fucking douche. Come on.
Look on the bright side. Around here, you're a hero. Prodigal son returns, right?
Jesus. I think he was inside me for a second.
I'm surprised they haven't erected a statue in your honor yet.
Oh, you can laugh all you want. But I'll bet the parish council have a subcommittee working on that right now.
Okay, Jeremy's off over there now. Bus stop 6684. Interesting. Oh, the stars at night. That's what this pub is called. Hold on, anything good going on in here? Smith's... what's this? Derek, you massive dickhead wanker. Oh yes. It's not England without some frigging person writing, a typical English kind of insult. Oi, Derek, you dickhead wanker. Here we are, Valis Observatory saying no to Valis Extension. Is the 7th tower really necessary to register your complaint? Add your name to the selection of make your voice heard. Contact Barbara at the surgery. Okay. Well, that's a very typically English complaint. Oh, they're extending the building on the hill. We don't want that. It's going to ruin the aesthetic of the village. Emergency meeting. Everyone is welcome. Something, it's kind of hard to read because obviously it's behind this sort of mesh. Everyone is welcome. Village Hall tomorrow night at 7 PM. What they are something, basically get them to tell us what they're not telling us. Is that what it's trying to say there? Call Meg or Barb if you have any questions. Okay. So something big going on with the observatory. That was what was going on here. Raffle, could your number be up? You're a winner. Tickets from Megan Holloway, and father, or her father Jeremy Wheeler. Venue, pub or church. See you in one or the other. Oh, and here's the the bus timetables. Hello, line classification, secondary roads and all that. It's got the little symbols for different things there. Points of interest. Oh wow. Do you reckon all the do you reckon there are more bus stops and they all have things like that? At least it tells us where we are. That's pretty good. I am liking the attention to detail here. It is pretty awesome, isn't it? Right, we've got to check out the stars at night here. We've got to check out the pub. Barkeep, hit me up with your finest cider. Ah. You see, this is the kind of village that probably every English person ultimately aspires to live in. Which they probably never will do, because fuck me, houses in these kind of villages are fucking expensive. But yes. Let's go to the pub. Is there anyone in the pub? Huh. I need some cider. Oh, close until further notice. We got the flu. Please try the 7th Whistler. We'll be back in business as soon as we're up and about George and Helen Gables. Oh no, I can go in. Haha, fuck you, George and Helen Gables. I'm in your pub when it's technically closed. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fucking stick my lips around the bottom of that beer tap and just empty it all into my mouth. Swazzle it all down. Hold on. Today's special local fish and chips. Oh, fuck me, yeah. Is it proper beer battered fish? Comes with nice minty mushy peas. Oh, yes. You see, fish and chips, proper beer battered fish and chips. That is my freaking go-to pub meal. You cannot beat it. Oh, what's interesting is that the cigarettes in the ashtray there are actually still smoking, as though there was someone here recently. Huh. Let's get to the WC if we can. Actually, we can't, because this gap is apparently too narrow for me to fit through. Wow, my character must be, a pretty fat person if I can't get through there. I mean, I know pubs, old-fashioned English pubs like these can be pokey anyway, but whatever. I can go into the back though. Get that beer keg. Ooh. The beer garden out the back here. Oh, hold on a minute. There's another door on the back of the pub. Oh, can't get in. Interestingly, it does look like there's an interior though, which is nice attention to detail. Because obviously most games, I think, for rooms and things that you can't go into, they would probably just, put a kind of flat 2D texture for a window. But no, this game there is actually a space in there, so it's proper 3D, so it looks like there's something there. Which, like I say, it just feels like good sort of attention to detail, that's all. I like it. Ooh, the beer glasses. Now, who's not cleared these up, eh? Well, I'm disappointed. It seems the stars at night. Just when a bloke comes in wanting a pint of cider, nobody around. So what's this? Pub quiz, Wednesday, 8 PM. Curry and pint, only £2. Hell yes. Any special local fish and chips. You see, I feel like I could just spend the whole game in here if I wanted to. We've got the map there again, except there's no kind of indicators as to where we are. Though then again, we do know where we are. You know what it kind of reminds me of with all the cars just lying around abandoned and all that? It's like Dead Island, except not, obviously, in Papua New Guinea. Whoa, hey, whoa. Is that blood on the seat there? That don't look good. Also, I do not think much of your the friggin' upholstery in your car. And that is a very fucking complex looking Rubik's Cube down there. I thought Rubik's Cubes were 3x3x3. But that one looks like 4x4x4. Or are they 4x4x4? Fuck, it's been so long since I last encountered a Rubik's Cube, I actually can't fucking remember. Oh, don't mind me whilst I just walk into someone's driveway and just peer in at all their gubbins. Oh. Interesting. Got a shed round here? Can I go in? Apparently not. See, there's not even a handle for that shed. I mean, not that there's anything in it anyway, by the looks of it. I guess it's somewhere just to store the lawn chairs and all that. Wheelbarrow, can we do some gardening? Kate likes to frigging garden. She just likes to get that wheelbarrow out. And she likes to, you know, do that thing where you climb in the wheelbarrow and you get a friend to just push you down a hill so fast that you end up falling out and breaking an arm. The voice of the stars. What's this? A billion galaxies, each filled with a billion stars. Can we really be alone? Well, statistically, chances are probably not. There's probably going to be something out there. Whether it's visiting us is another question altogether.
Extraordinary. The whole thing reminds me of high school. Seeing Mars for the first time. That same rush of excitement. My hands are shaking.
Okay. So obviously something big happened up at the observatory. I mean, we know this already. Tennis ball. Pro. Well, someone can play tennis with me. If only Stephen was still around. Stephen, the friggin' dickhead. Jesus. Oh, man. Weasel. Wow, that is a very gaudily coloured bicycle. Well, you know, if you're a kid, you don't care about colours. In fact, the brighter the colours, the funner it is. Now, let's see if we can go inside this house here. I wonder whose house this was. Maybe this is Mr. and Mrs. Mr. and Mrs. I'm trying to think of a name very quickly, a very English name. It's Mr. and Mrs. Montague's house from up the road, because they're the posh ones in the village. You know, they live opposite the pub. They're always out and, you know, having... Ooh. Quarantine. This area has been quarantined and sealed as per the Crisis Preparedness and Action Bill of 1982. Do not attempt to leave. You'll be detained. Do not attempt to telephone outside your local area. Please keep your radio on at all times for further information. District Emergency Measures Committee. Oh dear, it looks like Mr. and Mrs. Montague in here have been quarantined. How terrible. This is going to be, you know, stirring up all the gossip in the village, isn't it, ladies and gents? Alright, so... going to someone else's house? I'm just exploring, ladies and gents. I know that old Jeremy over there wants me to follow him over the bridge by the looks of it. And we'll get to him in a little while, but fuck me, there's a lot of stuff to look at here. Oh man. You see, I wasn't expecting this to be a very big game. I thought it would just be something short, but by the looks of it, there might be way more to it than I thought. But you know what, that's good. Because this is a very different kind of game to some of the stuff I usually play. And for that reason, I'm very interested to see where it goes. Ugh, let me in the greenhouse, please. I mean, not that there's really anything in there, but okay. Well, gosh darn it. Oh. They still got the windows open, as you can see. They didn't have time to close the windows. Oh, it is good, though, that the interiors of buildings actually are filled out, and they're not just, you know, 2D textures on the walls. Oh, and we can go into this one. Well, I can just go into someone's house and check it out. Don't mind me. This is the house of elderly Mr. and Mrs. Smith. You know, because, I mean, look at the internal decor. That, you know, that just screams old people decor at you. I mean, granted, this is the 80s, so actually it is also 80s decor. But you know what. Old Mrs. Smith, she loves the porcelain tea sets. She probably has a dresser with all the, you know, plates on it. Little Birds and Where to Find Them by N.W. Hope. The Bittern Books non-fiction. That's the publisher, I guess. Oh gosh, they've even got one of those very old-looking fireplaces. Can I play the piano? Da 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 da. Nope, not going to happen. Play Beethoven's Fur-Elise on it. Maybe a bit of Chopin Nocturne in E minor, E flat minor, whatever it is. Bits and bobs down here. Dubois. Oh god, I'm standing on someone's suitcase. I mean, it's a nice looking house, isn't it?
Hello?
Oh.
Hello?
Ooh. You didn't see anything, Jeremy?
Linda, I thought you'd left town.
We tried. We did try. But they've closed all the roads and you can't get through. And then Georgie and Ben said they had headaches. And then they started bleeding. It was horrible. They were so scared. So Neil turned the car around and we saw the house was open and I know we shouldn't have, but we just came in to clean up the kids and then Neil and I started bleeding as well and it's all over my blouse. Everyone was so tired.
It's all right, Amanda. Everything will be all right. Just try and calm down and tell me where Neil and the children are.
They're upstairs. They were tired, and Neil said they could take a nap in the bed, and we thought Barbara wouldn't mind as they're only children, and I was so tired, so Neil took them up. He took them upstairs to tuck them in.
And?
That was 6 hours ago. He never came back down. Just be too frightened to go and look.
Why don't we go and look together? I can hold your hand if you like.
Yeah. I think I could manage that, yes. Will you please help me?
Of course I'll help you. Neil? Neil, are you there?
Oh, I know exactly what's gone on here. Everyone's bleeding. You know what it means? Your kids are bleeding. And why are they bleeding? It's because kids pick their noses, that's why. And they scratch too hard. End up busting a load of capillaries and they start bleeding. And you know what, Amanda? They probably got it from you, because you know what they say? Children usually pick it up from people around them. So Amanda, you got to stop picking your nose. That's what's going on here. Hey, no wonder you don't want to go up there. It's probably a fucking mess. Probably fucking, nasal mucus all over the walls and whatever. That's my hypothesis, ladies and gents. No, but seriously. Oh no, it's just that room, it's the kitchen again. Okay. Well, very interesting. But you know what? I think we're going to wrap up here, ladies and gents. So this was episode 1 of Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. Got about a nice 30-minute episode there. Good one to start off with. I am liking what I see so far. It's just so gorgeous to look at. I really like it. The setting is unique as well. I like games which are set in the English countryside. They are, because the English countryside can be so fucking atmospheric sometimes. Sometimes they're beautiful, sometimes utterly bleak. And it just makes a good setting. That's why I like Surrey being hunted, for example. So yeah, I'm definitely prepared to see where this is going. So I hope you'll join me for episode 2, which, to be honest, I might actually start recording straight away after this one. If you're not doing so, you can follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Links down below as usual, along with a link to my propagandist channel, if you're interested in seeing me do anime stuff. And other than that, thank you everyone, and, like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. Goodbye, all! Well, let's go. Oh god, just hit the wall then. That took off a fair bit of health there, didn't it? Need to be careful. Oh. Destroy that. Oh god, it's firing back at me. Yeah, come on. Got it. All your tricks. Let's head to the left. God. Pilot your way into these narrow nooks and crannies. There's no narrow nooks and crannies. Oh, there's another barricade up there. Oh, they're firing at me. They're shooting at me. Yeah, destroy it. Oh god, they're hitting me. Ow. There's another mine here. The west mine. Let's do it. More baby glow boxes. In you go. Little ones.